Oh, what the hell? I thought it was... Why was it... Okay. Well then. Yeah, can you hear the game? Immediately starting with stuff. Very common. Yeah. But how you guys doing? Kaiser, Trevor, Wombat, what's up? Burton. Bruh. Job market. Am I right? We got the... We need a job, so apparently we're doing interviews, guys. Ring ring. Ring ring. The Frosty Timber of what the fuck is... What is Frosty Timber? Like she's, no emotion? I found this game randomly. I thought it looked interesting. Look at how miserable this guy is. He doesn't even have the job yet, and he looks miserable. He looks like he's already ready to quit. You got a new job? Good for you. I'm still slaving away like usual. So much has happened. Yeah. Graduating. God, what else? So I've seen a billion VTuber companies have shut down in just the time that I looked away from that sort of drama. I guess I'm this guy. I'm a little pudgy. Need to get on a diet. Yeah, 4 holos are gone. 4. Ame has been gone for a while. I remember that one. Mume left, Fana left, and now Gura is leaving. Pixel Link, it imploded, it seems like. But I don't know if it's like bad imploded or good imploded. Cometa, evil. But we knew that one for a while. But now we know they're even more evil than we thought. Yeah, everybody just seems to be imploding, huh? Greetings. Slight disarray invaded me, prompting a befuddled greeting in return. Hello? Hello? Is this the job interview? Virgil's channel? Is she on a different name or something by now? I'll definitely check her out because she was always super cute. And my good friend Terumi's doing really well. She's kind of pulled into their drama. I was watching a video on the Kometa stuff, and I saw about her, and I was like, it's Terumi. And now she's Horori channel, and she's like gonna get 20. She's gonna hit 20k subs soon. It's crazy. I'm excited for her. Go sub to Horori channel. Help her get to 20k. I wanna see my friend hit 20k. Today I'm drinking soju mixture because I work too much and I need to unwind. You guys have no idea. Yesterday I got up early and I basically made money folding laundry, which was worth it, but goddamn, it was a lot of laundry. How can people have so many laundry? The unidentified voice persisted. Why is he doing this at a payphone? Bro doesn't got his own landline? He's broke. We're broke. I am Hitomi Takemitsu, representing Keneo Industry as a recruiter. Not the recruiter calls! Ah! Have you ever... What made me come back? Listen guys, I was away, and then I got sick, and I planned to stream while I was away from home. But then, when I got better for a few weeks, and then I got sick again for like another 3 weeks. So, I've been sick half of this time. But really, I came back because I love streaming. I always love streaming. It's life that gets in the way of streaming. Streaming should be life, but unfortunately we live in a capitalist hellscape where I have to have money or something to survive, so, you know, it is what it is. You guys ever get recruiter calls and it goes nowhere? And it's like a pointless thing? A dialogue was scheduled for this time with Mr. Takeshi concerning an interview with our firm. Hell world. It is literally hell. It is hell. Life is a bitch. I'll just say the word. I'm not even say biatch. I'll say bitch. Life is a huge bitch. Just an endless hell of struggles and torment. May I confirm, is this Mr. Takeshi with whom I am conversing? Why is his last name Takeshi? Why are they... This is not normal. They should be referring to him by his last name. Monomogi for Virgil? I'm definitely gonna follow her. Need to improve the immune system? I tried. I was eating fruit. I was taking vitamins. This reminds me I didn't take my vitamins today. But I was taking vitamins. I was doing all the healthy stuff. I was hitting the gym. And then I just kept getting sick. I kept getting sick. What the fuck? Is this serendipity bestowing a gift upon me? It has spanned months since my employment ceased. Big mood. My search for new employment has been steeped in desperation yet futile. This is how everybody's feeling right now lately, because I guess the job market's just terrible. I've remained barred from even reaching the interview phase. Oh, this guy's he's in the hell. He's in hell. When you hit 30, your immune system takes a toll. You call me old? I'm old. Everybody's immune system. I've always had a bad immune system. I've always, like, gotten every cold that goes around. It's just kind of how it is. It was bad. It was pretty bad. I had a pretty bad cough, so I couldn't stream during that time. Molly! How's it going? Desperation has only swelled with every refusal. Dare I seize this unexpected opportunity? Dare I masquerade as Mr. Takeshi to garner an interview? He's like, yeah, I'll just lie. Why not? I want a job. You got it through direct recommendation? Yeah, literally. I feel like that's how anybody gets jobs these days, is you have to know somebody. Do I plan on streaming more often? I hope to. But it, you know, there's always problems. But I hope to. I hope to. Who gives a fuck about the real Takeshi? And of my fate, should my deceit be revealed? Don't care, Mr. Kenji. Just get that bag. Nothing wrong with a little lying if it gets the bag. My musing was interrupted by the individual on the line. Excuse me, are you present? I am unable to detect your voice. Can you confirm if this is Mr. Takeshi? A subtle undertone of annoyance permeated the woman's voice. Should I... Oh, let's just lie. Yes, this is Mr. Takeshi. My apologies for the delay. Acceptable. And sure you recall our prior agreement that I would return your call post-review of your curriculum vitae. Nobody uses that. We all just say resume. You should have just done a chatting stream as a welcome back party. I don't know, I felt like playing a game. And I always talk for really long over games anyway, so it kind of just be... It's always a chatting stream with me because I be yapping. All I do is yap. And you know what, this is kind of relevant because job market bad and I've been grinding on the work all the time, every day, and that is why I'm not streaming a lot of the time. That telephone looks sus. It looks like a normal, it kind of looks like the average Japanese payphone. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty accurate to that. The superiors found your qualification favorable, hence an interview has been arranged for you. Clearly, this Mr. Takeshi possesses noteworthy skills. Fortuity graces me, bestowing such... This is very Redditor dialogue. Malay? I'm a gamer. That's right, I'm a gamer. Bestowing such a fortunate instance in time and space. Oh, thank you very much. That was the sole utterance I could muster as a reply. Kindly present yourself at the office day. Present myself? Whoa, you're gonna have to buy me dinner first. Detailed in the following address today. Yapping is usually more entertaining than gaming, but I could be good at uses of background white noise. It's for me. It's for my attention span. It's like having a game going while I talk is like, you know, like TikTok where they have like the talking and then they have the Subway Surfers below. This is my Subway Surfers. This is how I pay attention to myself talking. Oh good, she told us the address. Personal discussion regarding the sales specialist role awaits you. That's right. We get in the bag, guys. I know the job market is tough, but come on, man, let's take it slow. Pedal to the metal. We gotta get this job. Yes, goodbye. Remarkably, I've accomplished it. A first interview following a lengthy, barren few months. My apologies linger, Mr. Takeshi. Tip, Malay. Albeit for unknown reasons, you did not answer your call. He's dead. You've been brain-rotted too? All the VTubers have made their brain mush. No, I'm not actually that bad. I just like having a game. I could do it just chatting, but sometimes it feels like... I just want something to be doing with my hands or in the background just to, like, entertain myself too. It helps me think of stuff when I have a game going. It's hard when you're doing just chatting and you have nothing else. You just like, you have to keep it rolling off your brain and that can be difficult. But having a game, it just reminds me of random things, gets me going, gets the juices flowing and all that. And also, soju also helps. So, get your soju out, bottoms up. Big gulp. It creates topics, yeah, exactly. Fortuitous luck, it appears. Fortuitous luck, it appears, holds significance in the job-seeking voyage. The only remaining hurdle is to navigate through a successful interview. Provided they do not expel me upon uncovering my falsehood sometime later. We on the train. Boarding the subway, my mind swirled in the vortex of an imminent interview. An oppressive fear burgeoned within. Fear of unmet expectations. Bro is pissing his pants. It's just an interview. You drank your last bottle? Bro, what are you doing? Chatting and drawing? Yeah. I would like to draw, but I need to get a new drawing pad. But maybe one of these days I'll be able to afford it. Fidget spinner? That does nothing for me. It's my eyes that need it. My eyes need the information. My eyeballs need to absorb all the information! How do you rust your fidget spinners? What are you doing? Using them in the shower? Hey, for you! Do I plan on finishing Solo too? Yes, I was intimidated on coming back to it this time because I remembered I was at a difficult place with low health. And so I thought, that is not where I want to start off my first stream back. Maybe I'll do Half-Life before that, if I can remember the controls. They just don't spin anymore. Ah, man, these fidget spinners just don't spin like they used to. Back in my day. I've never gotten to fidget spinners. Never. I like a good slime, but you can't really just be up in here sliming it up while you stream. Maybe you could, but then everybody hear the like, and then people would clip it and be like, VTuber caught gooning on stream, or whatever. Yeah, it just sounds. If there's no slime cam, there's no proof that it's actually slime that you're hearing. It could be anything. It could be something else. Fear of error. Fear of initial perceptions. Fear of refusal. Fear of rivals. What are we gonna battle it out in the interview? Fear of the unfamiliar. And paramountly, fear for the future. What does the future reserve for me? Death and torture and torment. There's no save, by the way. We cannot save, we can only press forward. Yeah, Half-Life is a better choice. I'm pretty bad at Half-Life, but still. Nearly slumbering once in my former employment has thrust me into nearly a year's endeavor of job hunting. Why'd you slumber? Why did you slumber? Just drink a lot of Red Bull, man, and you won't fall asleep at. Could be wet cat food. You made me think of gross stuff. Anxiety and fear manifested as persistent shadows ever present in my journey. Did you catch the latest? The doofus isn't waving the white flag yet. My despairing contemplations of job-seeking stark reality were interrupted by the casual dialogue of two women. Ah, women! This guy looks like he's like, I hate women. Why are women yapping near me? He's tossed his resume back in the ring. No way, he seriously thinks they'll give him a shot? What's this, his sixth swing in it? It seems they discourse about another individual similarly mired in futile job seeking. What is this? What is this vocabulary? Motherfuckers going like this into the interview, already defeated, now he's getting the spot. Dog, they already decide before they even interview if they want you these days. They've already put you in the yes or no and they still go through with the interview. In fact, they go through the interview and they tell you they really like you, and then they go, actually we've decided to hire someone internally, and they go, fuck off, and they give you a big fucking middle finger. That's what they do. It is a cool hat. It's see-through. It's made of plastic, I assume. Is my voice modified in some way? No. Nope. There is no voice changer on this. I can talk a little bit higher. It's kind of that would be a little bit too squeaky for it. But no, there's no voice modifier or anything. I'd just be like this. This is just what I do. It's just odd because I have an odd voice and I slur my words and don't talk right. Their discussion exacerbates my own apprehensions. I do love exacerbate. I use that one myself. If Iron Mouse is crazy high-pitched voice, yet his normal voice, I don't think Iron Mouse is that high. It is indeed real. No AI, no voice change. This is yeah. Thank you. I know I am, but what are you? Hey, Beyond Logic! It's good to see you on YouTube. I cannot translate that right now, but it's nice to see you, bro. Do you have to use VPN to be on YouTube? I haven't been on Bilibili because you gotta renew it every once in a while to be able to use it at all. It's kind of annoying. You have to date, so because I'm not in China, with to use it without a VPN, you have to like get put on the whitelist, and you have to renew it every 3 months. It's kind of a pain, so I let it slip, and I forget to. I just kind of didn't stream on Bilibili for a while. So every time I think I'm like, oh, I could go back to it. You're using a VPN? Rough. That's rough, buddy. I wish I could translate it if anyone wants to. As you can see, I've mostly gotten over the cold, but I'm still coughing a tiny bit here and there. So I gotta keep my throat moist, or else. Well, I feel sad for the Chinese fans, but like, I wish I could bring them all over here. COVID, it was not COVID, but yeah, it was a long cold. I got like I got whatever they got going on in Japan. Someone translate them for me. I can read a few of these. Okay, we got foreign person use something Billy couldn't. Bringing them here would be ideal. I did when I was streaming on Bilibili mention it that I was over here more often. It wasn't just a trip, I was there for months. Why am I coughing now? I wasn't coughing all day. Yeah, it is difficult. That's why you really need someone like Nibiru to set it up for you and get you on the whitelist. Japan is great. Everything about Japan is great. Well, there's lots of stuff that isn't great, but honestly, yeah, you can't compare to America. Japan is amazing, and almost anything you can think of is nicer there than it is in America. So, yeah. I love Japan. I want to live in Japan forever. That's how I feel. Definitely recommend visiting. Yeah, I was in a walkable area the whole time. All of Japan is really walkable except like deep countryside. If you're in anywhere that's like, wait, I'm like. Ugh. So I had to get that out. Pretty much everywhere is walkable. Osaka's walkable, Tokyo's walkable, Fukuoka's walkable, Hokkaido's mostly, even like Sapporo. And if you use trains, it's really not hard to get around, but you can walk around most areas. Kyoto's very walkable. No Johnny Somali, I think he's stuck in Korea, isn't he? He can't leave Korea right now because he's he's arrested. Hired by an organization, so we've had like restructuring. It's really not quite. Do they allow you to not stream so often? They don't care. They don't care. I'm gonna be real with you guys. They don't care if I don't stream. They don't care if I do, if I don't. At the start of when I joined Nibiru, I did have, it was about 40 hours requirement per month. And then, yeah. Oh, your friend got you stuff? Yeah, I try not to buy stuff too much, but yeah, and Japan really tests your wallet. It really does. I pretty much have full freedom, I'm not gonna lie. When you come here to America, it's 9 day. Where did I go? I was mostly in southern Japan. Pretty much the whole time. And yeah, he can't leave, he's stuck. Here's the kicker, he smacked down every time with just a one word no. I know, keeping a straight face every time, it's a workout. What do you say we place bets on when this loser throws his hat in again? Does he get that with his track record? He's not even scrubbing floors there. America is blown. Move to Japan, stay in Japan. Japan is nice. Nibiru is a club, not a company, non-employment, and requires for live broadcast shouldn't be strict. Yeah. It's pretty much, it's more like a club at this point. When I joined, it was like an agency, but it's restructured a bit. But really, I'm kind of a free agent mostly. Cardboard box stream when? Cardboard box in Japan stream? Yeah. I have some of the Nibiru girls left. I know that Mira has left. We chatted about it a couple weeks back. Yeah, considering the model quality it is quite sick. I mean, it's a great model. I love it. I designed it. This is my design mostly. Aside from the school uniform, it's my design, so yeah. Peak days were good though. As far as English Nibiru, I think it's just me and Ivy these days. Isn't it? It's just me and Ivy, right? And when I was gone, I guess it was just Ivy while I was on a bit of a hiatus. I'm sorry I didn't say anything, guys. I've just been so busy. It's kind of hard to keep up with everything. You know when you get just so busy that at the end of the day, you just lay there tired and you don't have the brain to, like, do anything? It was really just that kind of level. It is kind of sad, but I'm back, baby. I was never gonna leave forever. Austria for college? Europe would be good. America's fucked. Get out while you can, guys. Get to Japan, stay in Japan. Life happens, yeah. You won't be able to stay for much longer? Yeah, don't lose sleep on Academy, but you know, you can always leave my stream running. Turn off the sound and leave it running. Give me some watch hours. Does he get that with his track record? He's not even scrubbing the floors here there. With her rhetorical question, she succumbs to laughter. I can't speak. That's the problem. You start drinking soju, you can't talk. Night night, Kaiser, have a good sleep. Her companion joins in, equally derisive in mirth. This is so Reddit. A bewildering unease envelops me. Overhearing such dialogue is far from the mental preparation I sought prior to my impending interview. Wow, we got this, bro. I'm controlling you, so you'll have a good interview. This is how it works. But yeah, unfortunately, Nibiru on the English side has... yeah... And I mean, calling us, I don't wanna, like, reveal too much. I don't know if I'll get in trouble. I probably won't. Just keep it here keep it in here. Keep it on the deal. It's just we're not really like an agency anymore. To some of it's really just name, you know, pretty much. Yeah, well, I don't even think I could get in trouble, I'm not gonna lie, for reasons. Well, how much do you guys know? How much do you know? It's funny that I'm still, hello, Algon! How you doing? How you doing? It's funny that I'm still kind of, I still have a channel in the chat. Is the reason that there's no one to get you in trouble anymore? I think there's no way for me to get in trouble, if I'm being honest. Algon is your ex-husband? Well, now that's some tea I'd like to hear all about that. Self-doubt accelerates my heartbeat. Panic looms menacingly close. My surroundings begin to sleep for my eyes. This is why you don't get Iron Man, because you talk like this. Desperation for stability. Something steadfast consumes me. Even a moment's surrender would see me crumpled on the subway floor. Just sit down, there's seats. Untouchable? I am legally untouchable. I'll put it that way. Legally, there is nothing anyone can do to me. I mean, even this model, I have proof that I am the designer of the like design. So yeah, Nibiru is kind of gutted. I don't even know if there are many talents on the Chinese side or talents in general under it anymore. And even if there are, we're pretty much like indie VTubers anyway, so the main thing they do for me still is if I want to be whitelisted on Bilibili. I wish I could have done more for... I don't think, short of donating a lot of money, there was anything you could have done. If one of you had donated $10,000 to me, that probably would have done something, but that's about it. I mean, Nibiru is kind of just a name at this point. Even a while back, they said we didn't even have to use the name, but I like it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep using it forever. There's nothing they can do to me. Such is the fate of many small corps. Yeah, it's hard to have an illusion about small corpo anymore. It's kind of like if you're not Hololive or Niji Sanji, you'll probably not last very long. Cause I mean, Face Connect has been trucking along, but I wonder for how long. I wonder for how long Face Connect is really gonna sustain itself. I don't think there was ever really question. I'm even allowed to make my own models with this design and stuff. Like, as long as it's my money. Face seems very stable. Yeah, surprisingly stable. Unlike Pippa's mental health. But yeah, I don't think there was ever really a question about me getting to keep anything. The ownership is on some kind of technicality, but I don't think anybody's gonna come claim it. I'm not. If I'm being real, I don't think anybody's gonna come claim and take it away from me. Really, and if I wait long enough, that it's probably just an impossibility that would ever happen. No, Nibiru, I think they really had a lot of ambitions that were a little bit too big and were executed as well as they could have been to succeed. But everybody was well-meaning and no one was malicious or bad, so don't hate on anybody. Everybody's nice. Everybody's good. Nibiru is everybody is good. There's no malicious actors really. It just was a little bit too big for its britches. Yeah, lots of girls lose their stuff, although I've seen more small corpos let people keep their stuff. I don't really understand, honestly, when the small corpos go down, why they go down dragging the model rights with them. Like, just let them go indie, dude. What is the point of keeping the IP that is useless to you when you have no corpo, no renting corpo anymore? What is the point of that? Why keep it? I love Nibiru. I think everybody's good. I think everybody's good. It's just, it's usually a legal thing because of investors. Yeah, but investors should just go whatever. Cause like, you know, seemed great and it was for a while. Yeah, we were doing pretty good for a while. I think it just, it was too much for the people in charge to handle for one. There was only like there's only a couple managers, I'm sure you guys know that. But obviously don't go repeating everything in here. You know, keep it to yourselves. If it's for the sake of making some cash back, when the AN blew up, one of the girls said she could have paid for her student loans for how much they were asking for her model. Yeah, no model is actually worth all that. Investors gotta invest. I think if they were being told how much their model was over, let's see, over 5K, I think most of them cap out at really 5K. If they're asking for more than that, they're just lying. They're lying. They're lying. You're looking at, I think the valuation of this one is about 4.5K. You're looking at it. This is a top artist, 100K follower artist, kind of. I think he's got 200 something K actually. Artists, you know, top of the line rigging. Although I'm not using iPhone, so you're not seeing the whole extent of that. But yeah, you're looking at it. You're looking at top of the line right here. So if somebody says it's above 5K, they're just lying. Those companies are trying to ream. Oh, V&U was a crazy one I heard of. I had some crazy drama when they were asking for $400,000 from the girl to quit, and she was like, nah, and ghosted them. And the lawyer was like, just ghost them. It's for the sake of making some cash back when AM blew up one of the girls. Oh yeah, I just read that. The problem is primarily that all smart corps need to rely on those investors in the first place. The great thing about IP is that you can evaluate at whatever you like. If the IP didn't earn you that much, you probably can't really legally ask for that much, and a lawyer would tell you to stuff it. Heka did put a lot of money in, and I think she did very well. I think she did the best she could. And I wish we could have done more. I did my best to stream as many hours as I could and put in a lot of effort, but you know, there's only so much we can do. It's just little VTubers. Yes, my artist is spectacular. I love it, and they really put the details I asked for in really well, and a little extras. Like I have like these beauty marks above my eyes. I think those are really cute. Just a little coughing. But yeah, it is what it is. We could only do so much, but you know, nobody's bad, so no hate to anybody. It was too ambitious. It was too ambitious. Hello, man of God. Felt goofy today, drew a portrait of Bill Clinton extending his tongue down Obama's throat on my work's whiteboard in permanent marker. Hell yeah. You do that, bro. You do that. I just want to let you stay friends. We are all very chill with each other, I will say. I haven't heard from Tia in a while, but she seems to be doing well. I don't know if she talks in Discord very much, but you know, I want her to do well. And and I think she's just focusing on college these days and like work stuff. Real life and all that. There exists a world where I didn't say that you and all 3 people and 7 bots here didn't have to read that you're not welcome in that world. What the hell are you saying, bro? You got promoted? Congrats, I guess? TL yeah. I like all of Nibiru. I like the managers. It's just, we had 2 managers for a lot of people. I think it was just not... we needed a little more staff and stuff for some of it. But yeah. But I'm not going away. Nobody's taking my model. I mean, they could try to, but I'd fight them on it. But I don't think they plan on it. As far as I was told, I'm fine to keep streaming as much as I want. And I can make new models. I can, you know, do all that. So yeah, nothing to worry about. What are you calling me you calling me special ed, buddy? I'll show you special ed. These fists are special ed. I'll fucking shove one right up your goddamn ass, buddy. Call me special ed. I'll fucking show you. I'll fucking show you say your ABCs with my fist up your fucking ass. How about that? Let's see how much you can fucking recite like that. Pick on that, buddy. What type of model? Reveal model. I do have one that is in the works, but my financials took it, so it's still it's still in limbo. It's still in limbo right now. We'll see. I have one at the art's done. You can see there's a bit of a preview if you go on my Twitter. And I'm not calling it X, Elon. I'm not doing it. You can see on the icon, the preview. It's very, very, very cute. Shokun is the artist. Composure is imperative. Anyway, the game. A surge of nervousness compelled me to retrieve my resume. This isn't gonna match up with Takeshi-san's resume. But hopefully, yeah, if I can eventually earn enough money, I can reveal a cool new model, and everybody will cheer and clap. As internet stories often go. Attempting to conjure positive thoughts, my miles. Yeah, check it out. My mind is infiltrated by even graver considerations than before. Is my current opportunity genuinely merited? It's mere luck, isn't it? Is this job truly necessary for me? Yes, bro, what the fuck are you talking? How are you paying for rent? Truly necessary. Pachi. We will all clap and cheer or something like that. Should I withdraw before potentially faltering? Is further experience necessary? Is previous rejection rooted in this? Am I deserving of employment? Am I adept for a role as a sales specialist? Yeah, even a donkey could do that role. Questions mercilessly bore into my mind, yearning for answers. Answers I desperately required all queries. Truth or lie? I'm gonna go lies all the way, baby! We're putting it all on black. Indeed. I'm primed for new employment. Undoubtedly, I'm prepared to face any forthcoming hurdle. After all, my search for a position has spanned nearly a year. Oops, I skipped a thing. Where do you usually do your live 2D assignments, Skep? When you want to get a live 2D model, you message an artist, and you go, I want a live 2D model, and you tell them what you want. You give, if you don't have a sketch already. If you have a sketch, you show them that. And then you take the art they make and cut up, and you go to your live 2D modeler and you go, I want you to make it move. And they accept or don't accept. It's like that. Yeah, just yapping is also good. You got that skill where you don't ever let dead air exist. I feel like if the air is too dead for too long, then I get uncomfortable. So if I'm uncomfortable, then everybody else is probably really uncomfortable. And so I gotta talk. But also I'm just a person who can yap. Like when I'm working, I'm yapping to myself in my head about nothing. I just be like stream of consciousness. I'll be having conversations I plan to have where I'm thinking like skill treeing, like I'm thinking like a visual novel tree of options. If they say this, then I'll say this. But if they say that, I'll say this. And I've got like a whole interweb of of thoughts. I'm like that. I overthink everything too much. And so I have a billion thoughts in my head all the time. It's just how it is. Yapping is pretty good, I think. Slowly builds up community interaction. Even if nobody was talking in this chat, I would still be yapping to myself. Like I've had stream experiences where I had nobody to talk to, and I was just going on about nothing to myself. I don't know. It's a thing you just, if you have it, you have it. Some people do not have the yapping bug and do not have the ability to just think off the top of their head and run their mouth about random ass topics. It just is that way for some of us. Sometimes I see these people who are like, oh, but how can I have not have dead air if my chat doesn't talk to me? You just talk, bro. Like I go into streams and it'll be like 2 minutes before some people speak. If you rely on chat to talk, you're already screwed. You're already not gonna make it. NGMI, buddy. Women is good at yapping. Most men are just awkward in general. I think a lot of guys just I think women in general practice yapping more together. Like if you get caught in a conversation with two women, they're just jumping around topic to topic. They have conversations where they don't even mention what they're talking about. They're like, oh, you remember when we went to that place with that thing the other day? Wasn't that thing so cool? I really like the way it did that one thing where it went like, and they're not even mentioning any context at all, but the other girl's like, yeah, that was amazing. I can't believe we got to see the thing. What the fuck is that conversation, right? But I've had those conversations, and it's just like two women on the same wavelength is like speaking in Morse code. Just somehow it lines up, we know what we're talking about. It's easy to bounce off chat, but yeah, you can't rely on it. You just have to. Aren't most yappers men? Men do be yapping though, but men like to yap about teaching you something. Men, when they yap, they're like... Men yap, they're like, did you know a horse's hoof is actually just a big toe? Because, like, it's just one big toe because it has a hoof, which is actually like more like a nail. So it's actually just one big toe. They're always teaching you something when they're yapping. Or they're like, Bionicles lore. Let me tell you about the Bionicles lore. And they'll go on for half an hour about Bionicles lore. And everybody in the crowd goes mild. Just smile and nod, boys. Just smile and nod. Exactly. Men are natural teachers. Then why are all the teachers I had in school women? I'm just saying. Did you know that Aragorn broke his feet during that one scene where he kicks the helmet? I didn't know that, but did you know in the infamous scene where he face palms, he was actually doing that because he didn't memorize his lines, and he had his lines on his lap, and so he facepalmed so you wouldn't see him read his lines. That's a story I know from Lord of the Rings. Did you know oranges are actually the color tangerine and tangerines are the color oranges? A guy on a date told me this the other day. Wow. Wow. If somebody said that on a date to me, I wouldn't know what to say. I'd be like, oh yeah, well did you know that female frogs are the bigger frog? So, and when you see a little frog riding on a big frog's back, they're mating? So, yeah, please don't get on me for my special interest. I understand. The key lies in merely procuring an interview. Thereafter, retaining the position will assuredly be less formidable. It's so you say, buddy. I possess the capability. Instead of just saying I can do it, I possess the capability. I have the metal. The more I drink, the funnier reading this is, because it's just like some fucking Reddit ass words. Surely they cannot reject me now, especially having extended enmity. Yeah, like showing up to the interview. The more you drink, the funnier it gets. No way. Who could have thought this? Who would have thought everything gets funnier when you drink? Nobody could know. Secret of the universe. I've unlocked the secret, guys. We didn't know this before now. And so I will drink more, so it'll be even funnier. I shall attain what I desire through whatever means necessary. This is me folding laundry for 4 hours the other day. Alright, we're here, lost in reflections of whether my skills are sufficient. I thought we decided we have the medal. I'm drinking soju, but I'm almost out. I got one sippy left. I'm gonna have to go refill. Hit that refill button. Think 6,000 years of salvation. 6,000 years of salvation. We've been drooling on this bitch for years. 6,000 years of civilization. My father I figured out drinking for fun. Yeah, we only. It's not really a chug. It's like one sip, but I'll drink it just for that. Bottoms up, boys. Kanpai. I'll tell you guys, you can drink in Japan for really freaking cheap. If you want to go bar hop, that's the place to do it. But don't go to the touristy bars. They will be overcharged. You will be paying 12,000 yen for one fucking beer. Don't go to those. You want to go to the places the locals are going. They're really cheap. Yes. Soju is Korean. Hanguk-eo. It is Korean. What is the particle? Soju-i Hanguk-eo? Something like that. I don't remember all the Korean particles. I'm still studying. But, yeah, something like that. I was in Korea for like a day. And I've been learning Korean for a while. I can read it pretty good. I'm like ordering a bagel. I'm up at the bagel counter. I'm like, I'm about to flex in this bitch. I'm gonna use my Korean and ask a question because ordered the bagel, but it didn't say it came with cream cheese. I'm like, cream cheese 있어요? Is there cream cheese? I asked that, and the guy, he looks at me and he goes, like 5,000 speed. I don't know what he said. So I'm like, 괜찮아? 괜찮아? It's fine. Well, it turns out he said, like, he was like, yeah, we have cream cheese, but it's like, it costs extra. And I answered right, so I got my cream cheese on my bagel. Hell yeah! 괜찮아? 괜찮아. Can a cockatrice speak some Korean up in here? I'm trying to Korean 한국이라 up in here, okay? So, yeah. If you're in Japan and you try to flex and they hit you with that 5,000 speed, just say 다이조부. Whatever you're answering daijoubu with, you better be ready for it to be what you get. Cause you have no idea, but you can't let them know you have no idea. So you just daijoubu. When in doubt, daijoubu. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, I promise. There it was, dwarfed by the towering multi-tier office structure. Dwarfed! Not something like a little more normal, like I felt small in presence of the giant. There I was, dwarfed! 다이조부! 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 We are all 다이조부. Okay? 다이조부다요? It casts a modern shadow over its antiquated adjacent building. This doesn't... See, this is a pet peeve of mine. I'm clicking on here. Click, 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 click. Not progressing forward. I click here. Not progressing. Nope. Nope, no, 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 no. Only on this. I have to click right here. Oh, see, this is how I could change the sound. Not that it matters, it's quiet right now. We haven't made it to the interview. It's been an hour and we haven't made it to the interview. What are you doing? Try spacebar? The vast glass planes caught the sun's rays shimmering. Oh, well, at least spacebar is a thing. But I have a very clicky keyboard. You guys hear this? This is why I don't like playing games while using my keyboard. Cause I think these are cherry reds. I'm not sure. I'd have to pop one off to tell you. But I'm pretty sure they're cherry reds, so they're very clicky. Feeling less daijoubu by the day, gang? I'm not daijoubu, but I'm daijoubu. I am D-I-E joubu. But I'm daijoubu. Just how it is. Could it be that I might find my place within these walls? Yeah, if you guys heard me type for a long time. Oh, that opened the menu. I gotta be careful. If I was typing, it's a serious ASMR keyboard, but I think it's not the nicest sound. Like, you know, I want it a little more thocky. Keep on rocking, just Spay Life co-working typing stream when I have more classes, I could be doing some homework streams, probably. I see, the thing is, I thought about like homework streams, but then I was like, there would be a lot of me just being quiet, cause I'd be thinking about something. It's kind of hard to be entertaining and do like, you know, doing streams while you're doing homework, like actually learning. I'd rather just roleplay doing homework with like my ASMR microphone if I was gonna do that. Could it be that I might find my place within these walls? You'll never find your place in a workplace. It's all fake. All you will find is money. So get that back. Words per minute? I don't know. I'm like 120 words per minute. I haven't tested in a while. I don't type properly, guys. I had to take... it wasn't really class. We had this thing in elementary school called, quote-unquote, computer lab. It was called computer lab. That was what it was called. Where we sat and we played typing games to learn to type properly. So I know how to do it. I just don't because I don't care. And I find it more comfortable to type with like a couple fingers instead. Pomodoro? The Pomodoro method. That's kind of how I do. I don't do the actual method. It's more like I use my my thumb and my first two fingers, and sometimes my pinky for the far keys. I'm not a Peck Grandmaster because I don't have to look at the keyboard. That's the thing. I don't have to look and slowly press. I can type pretty fast the way I type. Surprisingly fast without looking. Although I prefer a flat keyboard. The one I have for my computer isn't flat. It kind of annoys me and I make a lot of mistakes. Flat keyboard, it's easier to do. I ponder what experiences lay beyond these formidable facades. Bro, please just speak normally, bro. Bro, just please speak normally. Memories of past began to sketch out visions of my potential work days. Within the pulse of daily commerce thrummed unseen. Thrummed. That's a dirty word. Sounds dirty. Someone surely... where's my interview? Come on, bro. Get to the interview. Walk faster. You're just gonna stare or you're gonna get there before your time runs out. Someone surely was lingering over a fresh pot of coffee, exchanging words of the mundane. Others might be queuing for their turn at the communal printer. Whoa. Something sounds wrong about that. Communal printer. Aren't they usually communal? Aren't they usually for everybody? Good night, Trevor. It's almost 3 a.m. Yeah, I can't expect y'all to stay awake. But you'll see me around. Hopefully I can do earlier streams at some point. It's just that my schedule, I don't always have earlier time. Working so hard. All day, every day. But it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Good night. What's my bro Logic saying? Others might be queuing for their turn at the community bottleneck, and perhaps one or two sought refuge in the bathroom cubicle, stealing moments of respite. That's me. I go in and I just go on TikTok for 20 minutes. That's what I'd do if I worked in an office. I'd be like, my boss would be like, what were you doing there? I'd be like, I was shitting, bro. I was shitting. You don't even know. I spray before I leave the bathroom, so if they check, it smells like shit. Yeah, life be hard. I'm glad I could find some time too. It's like I've been wanting to come back, and then I've been so tired and sick and just everything. But finally, I feel like I have time. Ban TikTok. If your For You page sucks, it's because you're not doing it right. My For You page is good. What time do I usually broadcast? What time is this? In China. Let's see. Let's see. World time buddy. Wait, I'll just search time in China. Honestly, I stream a lot around now. It's about 1 p.m. China time. So maybe an hour before this, about noon in China. I think it's pretty common. Your page is personally bad? You gotta get a better For You page, man. Mine is so good. I have so many good videos. I get a lot of cute animal videos, a lot of funny stuff. I don't know. My timeline's good. I don't know what people who complain. I look at their timeline and it's like some freaking flash animation of Sonic who's like, I want to kill Shadow. And it's got the fucking stupidest voice. What the hell are some people's timelines? Some of the timeline things I've seen from other people's are like just a hot dog screaming. Like the most brain-rotted stuff possible. Skibbity toilet ass. You don't have a For You page? I have never claimed to be Chinese, but if you want me to be, I can be. Ni hao. Ni hao ma. What time am I planning to go to bed? Could be any time. I'll probably stay on here for an hour or two more. I'm gonna try and hang around for a while if I can. Especially because I haven't even made it. This is like a 2-hour game and we're barely in it. So, yeah. Such trivialities once wove the fabric of my own days. Now, amidst a job hunting stretch nearly a year, a sense of duality plagued me. Had I truly lived before this interlude, or had I diminished to a mere specter of former vitality? Bro, shut the fuck up! He's overthinking everything. No, she's a perfectly good streamer. I just didn't think she'd be tiny. She's a good streamer, but she's Chinese. Could you imagine? I only know some Mandarin. You know, Ale was much better at Chinese than me. She was very good. I miss Ale. It's almost like I can still hear her voice to this day. I speak it. It's not like she's dead, but you know. She's Chinese. If only That's why I'm a 2-view. It's because I'm Chinese. Yep. Ew, I miss Ale. Maybe I convince her to come on here, cause she can still use her Model 2 actually. If she wanted to come back, she probably could. Maybe I could convince her at some point to just stream with me a little. I'll just be like, Ale, come stream with me. Cause it's been a minute, and I don't think she'll get in trouble for it. Like I said, there's no the likelihood of us getting in trouble for anything is 0. If only she was Korean, Japanese, or Southeast Asian. I can speak Japanese too if you want. ちょっと日本語を喋る。でも、あまり言語を覚えない。よく忘れました。全部忘れた。I thought her illness got her for real. I think she just when there was initial problems, she's like, I'm a dip for now. But, she's doing fine last I checked, but it's been a minute since we talked. So I should reach out again, see how she's doing. But I think she's okay. I think she's doing okay. I always say that every time she's brought up. She's, as far as I know, doing okay. I see her online from time to time. I just haven't had the chance to talk to her recently, but I should. You're reminding me that I should. Eagerly, I anticipated stepping inside to soak in the ambiance, if only for a moment. The ambiance of an office? Boy, you crazy. He's crazy. If you send it to me, I will send it over to her, if you want. But yeah, she dipped. She dipped, if I'm being real. She dipped. She was like, I don't know, and dipped. But I would love to get that over to her. Did I teach myself? It actually sounds okay, but of course, it could be because I'm a beginner, so I understand it. I took classes for about 4 years. A bunch of self-taught, but I took classes for a long time. Understandable considering the circumstances. Yeah. I can't blame her for dipping. Although she could have just kept using her model like me and done whatever she wanted. But I think she was never really that attached to the design she made, is the gist I got from her. And she'd like to return to VTubing at some point, but hasn't, as far as I know. She could have fucking told us. She probably could have. I don't think anybody, like I said, I don't think there was any getting in trouble. I don't think so. I don't think, I love her design though. It is so cute. They made her booba. Her boobs are so massive. Meanwhile, my design is no titty committee. Yeah. I would love to get her to come back for a minute though, cause she's not gonna get in trouble if she does. If she pops up on my YouTube, nobody'll tattle. But even if they did, there's nothing. There's nothing that could happen. So yeah. For a while, I thought you ghosted everyone. I would not ghost. I am not a ghost. A ghoster. I designed me. She designed hers, but it wasn't her top design. Actually, funny story was initially we both chose white hair, but she chose white hair first, so she got to be white hair. But I'm actually glad, because I think black looks better. Just saying. Flat chest is justice. Classic. Observing the edifice and steeling myself for the forthcoming challenge, the tall girl's approach caught the corner of my eye. Hello, you must be Mr. Takeshi, I presume. The way his eyes are rolling back in his head, yeah, not creepy at all, bro. I guess as a representative from Keno industry, it's critical now to maintain the facade I've crafted. Yes, I am Mr. Takeshi. Okay. Her gaze pierces me with a glint of skepticism. Anxiety surges within me, fearful of my ruse crumbling to dust. Mr. Takeshi? Yes? A shiver of foreboding courses through me. I trust you found your location without trouble. Really floods in, deflating the tension. Absolutely no issues at all. I appreciate your... She cuts off my gratitude mid-sentence. You're not really Mr. Takeshi, are you? The jig is up! This is the end of the line! You've seen through me. What now? Situation remains as it is. Your actual name? But I misled you. Our firm values drive and ambition. We win! We win! Once you go black... Oh my god. Oh, is this the guy with the castle? This is Mr. Takeshi himself. He's got that castle. The castle with the bouncy balls and the mud pits. Would you do it? Would you do it, Takeshi's castle? I think I'd do it. I wouldn't even care about winning the money. I just want to go through the course. I want to get bounced off a bubble and down a slide. Whatever the fuck they put me through, I'll do it. I would love to do it. I would pay $10. I would pay $10 to go through one of those courses. No more money because I don't have more to spare than $10. But I would pay the $10 and I would I would go through. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna refill my soju. I will be back. Listen, I will stream as long as I can keep my eyes open tonight. So you guys will get, in exchange for me taking a long break, you get a long stream until I die and I cough up blood or something like that. Just kidding, that won't happen. Or will it? I'll be right back. Be right back. Don't move. If you move, I'll know, and I will come get you. And I'll put you back in front of the screen. You're not allowed to leave yet. Not until I can say bye. Alright, be right back. Watch my character go comatose or whatever she does. She like starts tweaking out when I leave. Hello, did you guys enjoy the tweaking out? Did you enjoy it? I know it's a special effect. I also have a cup, so I refilled my drink. I got these sick coasters. They're just like, I get them at Daiso. They have Kuromi. You're surprisingly calm when away for once. Usually it starts just like having a seizure. Oh, yo, guys. Guys, I don't know, it was kind of like a seizure or something while I was away. A couple of them. And, I had one that was like, I don't even know. Okay, so, just so you get, I was like, wow. So, I had a roommate while I was living in Japan, and, one night I got up for the bathroom, and while I'm on the toilet, I'm like, I'm gonna pass out. I don't know what's going on, but I feel so dizzy, and I'm fighting to keep consciousness. And then at some point, I ended up on the floor outside of the toilet and groaning. This is told to me after. My roommate's like, yeah, no, you okay? I'm like, I apparently said, yes, I'm fine. I'm just laying down. And then I woke up in bed, and I had left my pants behind. So no pants. But yeah, I had a couple of incidents where I teleported like that, my consciousness. I had an MRI. You know, get your medical stuff done in Japan, because let me tell you, MRI, even if you have no insurance, is like 150 American dollars is nothing. If you have one in the US, well, you're gonna pay like a couple thousand. If you are in Japan, do your medical stuff. It's way cheaper. Even paying outright, no copay, no insurance, way cheaper, but you needed to have it in cash. You need to have it in cash. Also, like, I literally went to the regular doctor, I told him the problem, and he was like, let's get an MRI. And it was scheduled within a couple days of that. Literally, like, 2 days out. I went in, I got it done, and I got to keep the CD of my MRI. Took it back to the doctor's. A couple days later, he looked at it. Right then and there in front of me, showed me everything. And then gave me this back when I left. Yeah, it makes me wonder, what the fuck are we paying for? Usually. Because there's no reason for it to be so expensive. If they can do it for like $150, why the hell is it so expensive? Additionally, Mr. Takeshi has been unreachable. He's dead. I killed him, and I'm taking his job now. But yeah, if you're in Japan, just get cash, like $200 in yen, and go to the doctor there. Guarantee you will be seen quicker, your problem will be solved quicker, and it'll be less than it would have been in America. You're paying for the insurance and the hospital administrative staff, that's it. Yeah, pretty much. It's just like they upcharge you for a bunch of bullshit. Pardon my French, but I've never been shy about swearing, so I don't really care. If somebody watches me expecting no swears, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I know I seem very cute and say so, but I love swearing. I love swear words. Fuck, shit, fuck. And also I'm not monetized, so who gives a crap? Well, I said crap there, but it sounded better. What's my favorite animal? Hello, Zero Pocket. I love all kinds of animals. I like penguins, I like birds. Mostly birds are some of my favorites, but you know, I love them all. I love all animals, really, except monkeys. They know what they did. They just be creepy and a little too human. Little potty mouth? If I could pick one, I don't know, maybe penguins. Newt newt. Birds are the best. Hence, we're willing to consider you for the position. Bro just, like, failed upwards. Haishima. Kenji Haishima. Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Hashiyama. This is definitely a black company, by the way. Monkeys are a little too willing to rip people's bits off with their hands. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fuck monkeys. And they're not cute. They're not cute. I don't know who the fuck thinks monkeys are cute, but they're not cute. Well, maybe like the fucking monkey, the peck robot, is cute, but most of them are not cute. $200 for an ambulance is actually quite a lot. Shanghai has almost $30 a time. Ambulances are free in Japan. An American ambulance could be up to like $1,000. Not $200, $1,000. $1,000 US dollars. You love chicken? Cats or dogs? I'm gonna say dogs. Usually I'm allergic to cats, so... I mean, I don't mind cats. They're cute. I like seeing videos of them. But, dogs, probably. I would go with dogs. Follow me, please. Is it interview time? My mind reels from the turn of events. Here I stand, deceiving my way through the door, displacing Mr. Takeshi, yet opportunity still knocks. I am the one who knocks! You better not call an ambulance, a common American phrase. The common American phrase is, no, I'll drive myself. But sir, your foot is broken. I'll drive myself. It's just like that, you know? we just make it work. You could be like, oh man, a family member of mine had a heart attack and drove themselves to a walk. While having a heart attack. No, nobody's first thought is like, call the ambulance. It's too expensive. It's too expensive. Just chance driving yourself through traffic as you're like, in and out. Americans are built different, built wrong. It's just America. It's not even Americans. We just live in hell. So it's always. And then there's Japan. Ah, man, I love Japan. Americans don't even believe in ambulances. If an ambulance gets called for Americans, because they're passed the fuck out and they have no idea that it's coming. Otherwise, when the firemen get there, they're like, no, we don't need to take me in it. The only time I've ever rode an ambulance, I was at the doctor's. I'm having just like some freaking period cramps. I'm dying, but I went in because I was like, please, just give me some pain med, because I'm in pain and I'm throwing up. And the doctor takes my blood pressure. He leaves the room, and he comes back and he goes, I called an ambulance. I'm sending you to the ER. Your blood pressure is too low. My blood pressure is 50/40 at this time. So I guess it was barely pumping. And that's the only time I've ridden an ambulance. And I was like, alright then, I guess it's happening. They pack me in. They take me to this hospital where I'm in a bed, which is not even in a room. It's in a hallway with some sheets that separate each bed in this hallway. I'm not in a room. I'm in a hallway. I'm hooked up. I got a heart monitor on. I got the blood pressure monitor on. I've got an IV in. Still no pain meds for 2 hours. I'm in this bed. I'm hungry. I'm in pain. I'm on 1,000,000 machines. No pain meds the whole time. They come by. I'm like, please, sir, I'm in pain. And they're like, fuck you. We'll get to it later. I was dead. I wasn't dead at the time, but it was pretty low. The only downside for Japan is weed is illegal everywhere. Who needs weed? We got alcohol. We get alcohol. Weed is unnecessary. But yeah, they made me wait. I had to get my mom to get me a sandwich from next door because we're not eating that hospital food shit. disgusting. They just feed you gruel. Like, they'll feed you like a fucking hash brown that looks like it's been dropped on the floor. That's hospital food. I got a banh mi. My mom got me a banh mi. Good stuff. And that was my time in the ER. And then finally at the end they gave me pain meds. And my blood pressure, miraculously to nobody's surprise, went more to normal when I wasn't in pain. Who would have thought that perhaps I was in so much pain that my body was in shock? Who could have known this? Could it have been me who said, please, I need pain meds? Bottom line of the story is doctors are hacks, and I actually should be my own doctor and be allowed to write myself prescriptions, because I somehow know more than these fuckers. 8 years of medical school just to do fuck all, and you get freaking told by a 16-year-old how to fix the problem that they refuse to fix. Too much soy sauce. Your ears wasn't trying to actively kill you. No, it was. It definitely was. It definitely wanted me to die in that moment. Like, you know, people... people underestimate how bad cramps can be. But if you can imagine pain so bad that all you can do is roll around and groan, and you are throwing up from it, which is like, if you've broken a leg or a bone, you instantly become nauseous like that. It's like that, but instead of nauseous, it actually just, the vomit starts coming out against your will. You can't even hold it in. That's about how bad the cramps can be. So count your luck if you're not a woman, because you're lucky. Getting kicked in the balls, probably has nothing on that. I mean, maybe like testicular torsion does. That's a horror show. I can't believe your balls can just get twisted. The fuck are you doing? Now I'm seeing your blood pressure return to normal and it wasn't trying to kill you. Yeah, exactly. Because it was the pain that was making my blood pressure low. Here I stand, seeing my way through the door, displacing Mr. Takeshi, yet opportunity still knocks. Has my string of luck not yet frayed to its end? Bro, please just speak normal. Maybe getting kicked in the balls is worse, but even if it is, I can avoid getting kicked in the balls. Yeah, you could wear a cup, you could put your hands there, you could just move away. I don't think it's worse though. I'm not gonna lie. I think it probably goes away quicker. I guess testicular torsion. Was there a lot of blood? There usually is. I don't know who the fuck's period is like 2 drops, but those people are blessed by the gods, and I hope they die. It's not fair that they get to have a period that's 2 fucking drops. And that's wrong. That's wrong, and they need to be punished by everyone for it. Because why do they get to have God's blessing? They are God's favorites. That's why they get to have no blood. Even if it was, I get kicked in the balls a lot less often. Yeah, imagine you get kicked in the balls monthly, and you didn't know when to expect it. And even worse, it always likes to happen when you're in public. Yeah. I feel like a lot of guys hear women complain about periods too much. I'm so sorry to add on to the period complaints. It just be that way. Gallon of blood? No. It's never actually a gallon. It feels like it is. But I think it's more like 5 to 6 teaspoons. I don't know. I get anemic every single time, so it's probably a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta be taking the goddamn iron pills. You would complain too? Yeah, I feel like men would complain more so. Honestly, if men had periods, they would be having like national celebrations about it or something. And they would actually get time off work for it too. So be it. I'll ride this wave as far as it will carry me. Employment is the prize. And I must seize it before everyone else, Takeshi included. As I shadowed Mrs. Takemitsu, a sense of unease crept in. Abruptly, it dawned on me that our destination wasn't the towering structure I had envisioned. Rather, Takemitsu was guiding me towards his neighbor. A dated, robust 8-story edifice. But why? Where was this dream of a sleek contemporary workspace? Not for you, buddy boy. You're taking what you can get. Man, ain't no time off work for anything these days. That depends on where you work. If you have a nice job, they'll give you time off, but I feel like it's shit jobs. Nah. You work at McDonald's, they'll just replace you if you want to take time off. Ms. Takemitsu, shouldn't we be heading to the other building? No. Her response was brief and somewhat sharp. Should you succeed in the interview, this will be your place of work. My heart sank with disillusionment. The fantasy of a chic new office had been fleeting. Nevertheless, I braced myself to reconcile with this stark reality. Boy, we want this job bad! You hear that? Here, let me give you your mansplain of the day. That's called music. Music. What you call elevator music is actually called music. M-U-Z-A-K. I don't know why it's named that, but that's the genre that elevator music is in. Bro will take any job, and I get it. I get it too. If it pays well, I'd do a lot of things right now. I'd be up for it. At least working in the morgue is pretty chill. Have you worked in a morgue? Or do you mean it's chill because it's cold? To keep the bodies fresh. Just gonna let that hang with the elevator music. But as we stepped in the elevator, the ascent into the upper echelons of the building began. Destination, the interview suite high above. Hold on 1 second. I meant to do to turn my mic off for that, but I missed pressing it. My hand was not quite on it. TSKR, what does that stand for? Destination interview suite high above, where my future hung in the balance. Isn't it hangs in the balance because we're in the moment, buddy? Where's your grammar? Huh? Mr. Snooty? With each floor pass. See, the thing is all these 25-cent words, but I should say with each floor that passed, there's no that. With each floor passed, or it could be while each floor passed. What the fuck? Tuskaru? I don't know that one. I'm not up on my internet slang anymore. I used to be. I know www or www. I know Kusa. People still use wararu, but really they just go wara, no warau, just wara. And they don't use the parentheses around it. Just right at the end of the sentence, wara. Ah, Tuskaru. It means tried sneezing, keep first. Close enough. Was that a snort? It was a snort. It was more of a snort. I don't have a tissue, so I was like Gotta get this under my nose passage. I tried to sniff it up. I meant to mute, but I missed the mute button. We couldn't find space. The sterile glow of elevators only fueled my growing dread. You know what I'd be thinking if I was in this elevator for realsies? I'd be staring at the wall thinking nothing. Thinking nothing. At all. Ark, what's up? I am back. I am back, baby! Back and badder than ever. Probably, maybe. I don't know. Could be wrong. But I'm back. So, what's up? I'll let that one hang. What is snoring? I just snoring my nasal passage clear. Nothing special. I've never snorted anything other than my own snot. As gross as that is, I would not consider snorting a drug, an illicit drug. I would not do such a thing. I'm a wholesome, good fucking VTuber, okay? I don't do illegal substances on stream or in general. I just do good old alcohol. I don't do weed. I'll admit I've done weed, but I don't do weed. It makes me have like hours-long panic attacks, so not recommended for me. If I were to do weed and get on stream, I would not be fun. I would be hearing the echoes of my own words. Like every time I spoke and wondering, is this for realsies? Is this really happening? Like my brain does not. No. I wouldn't. Benadryl? We're not joining the 700 club, okay? We're not doing it. Benadryl? Could you imagine a Benadryl stream? Like, you're like, what's up, chat? The Hat Man's here! The Hat Man's here! He's over there. He says, I'm gonna die later. That's what the Hat Man says, everybody. The most wholesome I've ever seen. I'm fairly wholesome. I mean, as far as, yeah. Have I ever tried drug? I've had many legal prescription drug. Technically, alcohol is a drug, but nobody's ready for that conversation yet. All these people would hide behind and say, I'm an alcoholic, and now admit that they're a drug addict. Just saying. Are you a druggo? You druggo, mate? You fucking druggo. Look at his eyes, he's gone, mate. Look at him, mate. He's totally fucked. Alcohol is a pretty bad one, honestly. Alcohol is worse than weed, but nobody wants to talk about it. I just can't do things like weed, so I have to do alcohol. You never drank, Wombat? Never drank? Are you under 21? Or 20? Or 19? Or whatever the legal age is in your country? Honestly, if you're European, that just gets lower. Because they let like 16-year-olds drink in like half of Europe. Retreat seemed more appealing with each passing moment. We're still not in the interview yet. The sluggish climb skyward did little to calm my fraying nerves. Miss Takemitsu, is it always this slow going up? The elevator is rather dated. Patience is required. She looks so done already. More young people are drinking these days, and definitely not as frequently. I I've heard that. I've heard the Gen Alpha and the young Gen Z are not drinking as much. But you know what? I don't think they're not doing nothing. I know those motherfuckers are smoking. I know they are. Because they think it's like some lost art or something. They're like, oh, I'm like a 1950s lady. Ooh, a little cigarette. That's how they are. They think it's like cool or something. They're vaping too. They're vaping hard. Those motherfuckers stay glued to their vapes. But yeah, I think drinking because of the price is definitely falling. I think it's more of a price thing. Because while the older Gen Z and millennials and stuff have money and jobs, some of them, not all of them, lots of people in all these groups do not have jobs. But yeah, never know. Drinking is a stereotype among my people. I'm not gonna perpetuate. Are you British or something? Are you British or German or Russian? Those are the top three I think of when I hear drinking as a stereotype. British, German, Russian. Those would be the top three. But I would say Americans outdrink like all Europeans. Like you gotta understand, Americans drink like, so Europeans drink often, like daily and stuff, but you guys cannot binge drink like Americans binge drink. American binge drinking is like an art with how much Americans binge drink, because Americans, a lot of them don't drink a couple beers every day like you guys do. They drink on the weekend and they drink like 6 shots and like 3 cocktails and 2 beers, and that's their whole night. They do it all, like just like, or if they're really broke, they're getting a big bottle of hard liquor and they're taking one fist is the hard liquor, the other fist is some orange juice, and they're going wop, 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 back and forth between the bottles. You know what? Or non-white culture that is known for drinking. But you're not Korean. Are you South American? Are you Latin American? If I had to guess, if you're not white, but it's known for drinking, maybe Latin American? Unless you're Asian, that makes it easier to guess. I feel like every culture has a problem with drinking, but American drinking is crazy. Actually, you used to be able to go to your local bar on a Friday and get a pint for $1 and then 25-cent wings, and I can see why a lot of people drink back then. Yeah, you go out with your friends, you get some wings, you get a pint. Although maybe not just the pint if you're American. I feel like Americans do not do casual drinking of just having a pint. Americans are like, when Americans drink, and they drink hard. Just as much as humanly possible. Really, just everything. I unfortunately have very natural tolerance. I went to bars with friends in Japan. They were very cheap. And they would be very drunk. I'd have a couple drinks with them. I did not get drunk, but they would get very drunk. I have the same amount, and I'd not even be, like, buzzed. I don't know what's with me. My liver processes faster than the average person. My liver is stronger than the average bear. It's a point per buck, you get as many as you want. Yeah, exactly. Just down it all. Well, I see, thank you. You drink as fast as you can, as much as you can. Hershey and soften your sauce. Gonna love me talking over this elevator music. See, there's another snort for you. At least you seem like a very happy drunk. If I was like, when I'm on stream, it's just hard not to be happy. I enjoy streaming a lot, so it's kind of hard to not be happy. Honestly, I need some good elevator background music for me. This one's pretty good though. It's like not bad. There's like, have you ever been on a call and it has this one that's like it has like this sound that goes like. Are you getting drunk and feeling boozy? I had like a moment where I was a little buzzed, but I'm not very buzzed. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I should be chugging a little more. My headphones are saying low battery, but I say we'll make it work. The ticking clock became my adversary. Each tick a loud echo of the time slipping away. Can you imagine being as anxious as this man all the time? I would, as the kids say, unalive myself if I was this anxious all the time. I have never thought this way, and I don't understand people who do. Like, just tell your brain to shut the fuck up. If you have thoughts where you're like, drunk stream, yay. Honestly, I would have to try really hard to do a really drunk stream. And that's how you can know that I'm not. Actually, that would probably make the voice changer allegations worse. But you'll hear me. You will not hear me change my voice no matter how much I drink. I will be able to talk the same. It's just my words will become a little more like, you know, they will be a little bit less intelligible. What brand of beer? I think it's a Jinro soju. Jinro. It's pretty common. It's got the frog on it. Little froggy guy. What do you guys think of frogs? Bum, 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 bum. Dude, well, as I was saying, I don't understand people are so anxious all the time about everything. Like, they're always, no matter what they are, everybody hates me. What if this? What if that? Like, holy shit, how do you live like that? How do you not just, like, shut that off? Like, I'm not thinking about what anybody else is thinking 90% of the day. I'm thinking about I'm thinking about anime. I'm thinking about big tits. I'm thinking about anything else but that. I sound pretty drunk. That's how I sound all the time, though. That's the thing. You know, somebody once said I sound deaf because I'm always slurring my words. Which isn't, it wasn't even meant as a diss, but that's a new kind of diss. I always sound a little bit like this. If I wanted to sound a little more, less slurred, I could probably do it. Here, let me read this sentence very clear. Give me a second. The ticking clock became my adversary. Each tick a loud echo of time slipping away. Mr. Haishima, on our way up, might you share a bit about your life outside of work? About my personal life? Oh, well, there's not much to tell, really. I moved away from here, from where I grew. I ruined it already. What the hell? I'll look at my phone for 1 second. Who's adding me to WhatsApp group? The fuck? Do I know anybody here? What the fuck is this group? Hold on, I'm just gonna send question mark in it. I think you randomly caught your I'll. What the fuck am I saying? I just say random words and play. I've been watching Hero X. That's when I started. So the thing is, I've started watching anime no sub. I've been watching Hunter x Hunter lately. Hunter x Hunter has been what I've been watching, which is I love Hunter x Hunter. They're all cute, and Gon makes his way through life purely on being cute and convincing people to do things for him because he's cute. I started Gundam Seed the other day. I've already watched it a really long time ago, but I don't remember shit from it except the pink-haired girl. I don't know what happens in it. I used to be like obsessed when I was a kid with Gundam Wing. I had a big crush on Duo. That was one of my anime crushes. But he was not enough to make it to being printed out and put on my door. I don't know why. Sasuke is on my door though. In my childhood room. Gee, Gundam Wing is collabing with Overwatch 2? What the fuck? No? What the fuck timeline are we in? Gundam Wing? By the way, I was like... I haven't watched Gundam Wing in a long time, but I was looking up, I was like, does Wing stand for anything? No! They named it Gundam Wing because the Gundams have wings. There is no pretense of it meaning anything. Like, they're not like, Wing means... weapons in... negative space. Like they didn't make it stand for anything. They just literally like yeah. Oh, now my headphones are dead. So I'm gonna turn the music down so it's not, cuz it's going to be playing through my microphone now. They didn't have any pretense. They were like, we shall name it Gundam Wing because the Gundams have wings. No thought process there. But no, I didn't hear about the... Isn't Hero Chinese? Yes, but there is a Japanese dub and it's very good. It's got Mamoru Miyano, it's got a bunch of big name voice actors. And I think the Japanese dub is actually the default right now. You can watch it in Chinese if you want it though. Other than the other like new, I mean it's just like, it's like fucking isekai crap all the time. Let me open Crunchyroll and look at this for you, cause I just feel like they're pumping out garbage all the time. Like, literally I don't like hearing my voice without... I feel like I sound better with headphones on. I'm used to streaming with headphones on. Not hearing myself talking all the time. Alright, what? Dragon Ball Daima? There's new Dragon Ball? I left my A-rank party too. Shut the fuck up. You left your A-rank party because you're a bitch-ass motherfucker making another stupid anime. I may be a guild receptionist, but you may be entitled to legal compensation. No open back headphones? What's an open back headphones? Iron Blooded Orphans was great. Iron Blooded Orphans, one of top tier. Witch from Mercury was good. There's new Gundam G-Quux, I think it's supposed to be said, but it's really hard not to call it G-Cux. G-Cock's got some great designs. It's really good looking. You can turn off the auto desktop. You can turn off the desktop audio in OBS so it doesn't capture twice. Will it even play if I do that? Will it even still play the audio? Cause I don't have it on game audio, but I guess I can set it to audio output capture. Name HHH. That's not quite right, is it? Let's see. Is it audio input capture? No, cause that's... How do I make it just a game? I don't know how to do it, but... G-Cocks, yeah! They're literally open at the back, so you hear the local ambient noise in addition to the headphone audio. Interesting. Wait, what? Hey? Oh well, you guys don't need it. Wait, what? Did I avoid the job interview? What? I don't know what just happened. Somehow I didn't get the job interview. Okay, let's try this again. Let's see if we can get another ending here. Another one. Where are we gonna go? I don't understand why that ended there. Alright, we'll tell the truth this time, see what happens. I apologize as soon as Mr. Takeshi isn't present. My name is Haishima Kagi. A palpable silence ensued, followed by my declaration. A brief interlude hung in the air before the woman responded. Peculiar indeed. I assume Mr. Takeshi is unavailable. I am, yes. Truthfully, I'm the only one here. I can feel the slip of what might be my one opportunity for employment through my fingers. But to fabricate a lie seems amiss. May fortune favor Mr. Takeshi wherever he may be. Very well then. Halt. I'll clear it for you, Mr. Haishima. Is employment something you currently seek? Can it be? Is she genuinely offering me employment? Given that Mr. Takeshi has failed to provide a response today, I might propose that you attempt an interview for the sales specialist roles. They want to get them hired at any cost. Wait. Oh, I see it. It was capturing twice. Instead of just the one time through my microphone. Well, okay. Hello, Aries! How you doing? My headphones dying was unexpected. I tried to charge them beforehand, but I'm not the most prepared, so forgive me. The Gluck 9000? We are so back! We are back, baby! And we are, I don't know about better than ever, but we're doing something. We're doing something here. And you know, long time no see. Hisashiburi ne. You know, it's funny how we say long time no see. If you think about it, it's like broken English. It's, I wonder where it comes from though. It just works. Long time no see. It's not even, it's like something somebody who doesn't speak English would say, but we say it anyway. Does such a proposal pique your interest? Are you kidding? I'm piqued. I'm piqued. Give me the job. I must maintain composure and marshal my thoughts. Yes, I am interested. Alright, we're back to it. Sometime later, we're on the... But let's gas ourselves up, okay? Let's gas ourselves up still. Yeah. It's interesting, they use the Japanese style resume form, I noticed. They usually have a picture on it for some reason. I don't know. We are currently present. This is how you play games like this, you just speedrun them. We're still gassing ourselves up here. Bum 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 bum. Train to ride. Dun dun dun. Come on! Next. Good to see you. Good to see you too. She greets me with the professionalism that's almost care and oh, guys, this one. A niggling unease whispers to me beneath her formal veneer. It's that pang of being. You can't say that word wrong. You can't say it wrong. You get banned. It's that pang of being just another applicant, potentially a number in her quota. I sense a rehearsed quality in her cordiality, a practiced mask worn by necessity. It dawns on me, this is her routine. Yeah, careful there. Careful there. Whoa. Gotta pronounce every syllable. And no gamer moments here, okay? No gamer moments. Her daily armor against the world of revolving faces. How long has she been donning this persona? Does the weight of it ever press too heavily? Bro, what is bro thinking about? Bro is overthinking everything that he can overthink. Did he got the N-word pass? No. It's a real word, but you should be careful when you say it. Should be very careful. When did she cast it aside, if ever? Might the day arrive when the mask and the woman behind it merge irreversibly? Bro, chill out. It's not that serious. Mr. Aishima, you seem preoccupied. Is there an issue? Oh no, just lost in thought for a moment. If you would please come this way. Verily, and yes. We can proceed with our discussion inside. Of course, thank you. Alright, let's get back to the elevator. Let's see where we're at. Retreats seem more appealing with each passing moment. Sluggish, blah 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 blah. About my personal life, there's not much to tell really. I moved away from where I grew up and kind of lost touch with my parents. And work, well, it used to take up most of my time. Never really got around to the whole marriage and kids thing. I guess I always thought my career should come first and the rest of the world would sort itself out eventually. I see. Her reaction was non-committal, inscrutable. Had she hoped for a different portrait of my life? What does she care? This is a job in the real of all things. A fabrication involving a family, perhaps. And one of leisure activities. Is she probing? Can my mouth work correctly or no? Never does. You know, see, that's not even a drinking thing for me. I just can't say words. Normally, I'm always... I'm always having trouble with it. Is she probing for a workaholic's confession or genuinely intrigued by my life outside the office? Hobbies, huh? Well, to be honest, I haven't had much time for hobbies. Work was pretty much it, improving my skills and staying on top of things, you know. Is it genuinely me? Lately, my pastimes have faded into the gray, the job hunt blurring days into continual sleep. Don't I know it, buddy? Don't I know it? Bro's tripping. He's literally tripping at all moments. I will say I understand though. I've been on the grind and it's like hobbies stop existing when you're grinding. Like you're just trying to make it through to the next month. And you just like he's tripping balls, so he's right. He's relatable, but I just wish he wasn't such a fucking Redditor. I wish he was not a Redditor. Have I been adrift in this limbo since the day I lost my job? Intriguing, thank you. Her face says, I really could not care less. Miss Takemitsu's facade was a fortress, her emotions veiled. They're not very veiled. I think she does not care. One could speculate on her true thoughts, but our exchange had its intended effect. The dialogue outpaced the journey, and before I knew it, it arrived. What makes someone a Redditor? If you hear them talk and they are overly pretentious and intellectual type and trying to make it clear that they are some sort of intellectual or whatever, then yeah, they're a Redditor. That would be the clear way of telling. If they're trying too hard to be some sort of intellectual, that would make them a Redditor. This way, please, we've arrived. We made it to the interview. I stepped into the nondescript office, its familiarity a cool comfort. It was like every other room, a copy of countless others that could punctuate the corporate world. Ms. Takemitsu positioned herself behind the desk with an air of detachment. Is she the one giving the interview? Please take a seat. Sure, thanks. Yep, this checks out. Yep. Yeah. It's just easy to tell a Redditor. They're always trying to make themselves seem smarter than they are. And, yeah. It's just the way he speaks. If you go on Reddit long enough, you'll encounter him, and it just makes you think, milady. And not the freaking crypto people who comment every time somebody posts about it and just say milady. I'm talking about the real milady sayers, the fedora wearing, the peak, the intellectuals of Reddit. I'm gonna tell you guys something. Before fedoras really became a meme, I wore a fedora to school once. Low-key, I wore a fedora to school once. I'm not proud of it, but it happened. Upvoted it because it's true. Please give me your upvotes. Your uptokes. Thank you for the upvotes, everybody, and the gold. Thank you for the Reddit gold. I so deserved it. Cheers to that, kanpai. The pivotal moment had come. The pivotal moment had come. The fucking cyberpunk music. Like, retweeted took longer than my grievances. Liked, retweeted, wrote a Google Doc about it. Bro, every time I see a Google Doc, I'm like, I know this is gonna be fucking made up bullshit, but I'm gonna read it anyway. It's never anything! It's like, they flirted with me. I'm sorry. I know there are legitimate people, groomers, who get Google Docs, but oh my god, sometimes I read them and I'm like, this is not drama. This is like interpersonal conflict that you could have solved over DM, and you're posting a thread. Oh my god, dude, I cannot stand sometimes. I go on Twitter to see literally terrorists. And like the few VTuber people I care about, and all I see is freaking drama that I don't care about. So and so said this. Oh, who fucking cares? Please, I hope somebody clips this out and spreads it around Twitter. Just like because who fucking cares? Please, nobody post your drama for 2 months. Let us have some fucking peace. I am so tired of, they were mean to me. I do not care. I don't want to see it. I am exhausted. You're on it? Thank you. I'm just exhausted by it. I feel like they're trying to have drama half the time. They're trying to make trouble. They're trying to, like, get views and clicks through it. By the way, I'm gonna turn out. Should I turn off glasses? Is glasses 1? I don't remember my hotkeys. But holy... No, glasses is 1. Glasses is 3, right? 3. I just can't. Oh yeah, this fits. I can't deal with it anymore. Japanese Twitter is peaceful because it's all art. Was it 2? I can't remember. No, I'm blushing now. All right, let's see. 9. It's got to be 9. There we go. No glasses. No glasses, no hat. We're all red. I just can't deal with it anymore because it's constant. It's constant freaking worthless drama that DM each other. Have a conversation like 2 normal human beings. Is it that hard? Isn't that hard for people to have conversation with each other and say, I didn't like when you said this to me. I don't agree with this thing you did. And just like talk it out. Are we so as a species beyond that? Honestly. I'm just exhausted. Some drama's even a lot. I saw some drama that was literally just like people making shit up based on something somebody said the other day. That just going off of it, and they already decide some horrible thing about people. It's just not. Who does it benefit? Who is this benefiting? Oh, it's so you can watch out for this person. I've never heard of this person in my life. I don't have to watch out for them because I don't even know they exist. Have a conversation, people. Have a conversation. Man, I didn't even see any of that. Honestly, mine is all art. If I open up my Twitter right now, the first thing is drama. Cardinal Sarah is homophobic? What the hell is this? About the potential new popes? Gundam Wing X Overwatch Squad. Well, now I've seen the Gundam Wing X Overwatch. It looks sick, I guess. So I don't know. I'm not good. It's not bringing me back to Overwatch. I don't care. Nothing could bring me back to Overwatch. Oblivion. I don't play Oblivion. Drama. Some anime shit. Manga shit. Pope shit. Trisha Paytas. Like, what is this? What is my algorithm? It should not be this. I literally scroll past this stuff. Why is it showing it to me? Show me the 10 VTubers I care about. Alright, we got Face Connect member. Wow, this is the first VTuber to show up on my page. Is it more acceptable to play Overwatch 2 than League? Yes, but also Overwatch 2, the one tank system is just not fun. I feel like the meta is all fucked up and I can't get with it. Yeah, I used to like play Overwatch every day for a bit. I used to play every day. Mercy main, by the way. I used to play Overwatch every day. Every day I was online. I was grinding. I was platinum. Ranked heals. I played a lot. And then Overwatch 2 came, and the meta got all fucked up, and the wait lines got along, and I don't know. I haven't had fun, and I'm in like a special ELO hell where they just automatically pretend I'm a Smurf, even though I'm not, and put me in a game against like 3 Smurfs, and I get wrecked. Like, I just lose. I played with somebody. I even tried dueling with somebody on a Smurf account who's like T500, and we couldn't even win. I'm like platinum with a T500 person. I couldn't even win. I don't matter. So I quit because my account is screwed and they are determined to make me bronze. So yeah. You think one tank like kill the tank and push the backline, but 2 tanks you still cannot do shit? That's just because tanks refuse to push. Like, so many people who play tank would just play Reinhardt and fucking slam charge in, swinging their goddamn hammer, and then get killed while the fucking heals are 50 meters away, unable to reach them. Like, and then they're like surprised and they're like, why won't anybody heal me? Bro, you just charged into the back line. What do you think you're doing, dude? I was worse with one tank because then you have no one to push while the other person's charging in, swinging. Oh my god, the problem with Overwatch is getting everybody to play the meta because it's easy to win if everybody plays the meta. I feel like I'm listening to someone with actual PTSD here. Yeah, I don't like to lose. I'm a very competitive person. And there were points where I was just crying. I was just crying because I was just like nothing. Literally, I could play with the top 500 player and we would still lose. And I'm not a bad player. I'm not boosted by any means. But the matchups I get, I don't even know. I get the worst players on my team, and it's like the algorithm expects me to carry. So yeah, I've long since quit Overwatch. I have no desire to go back to it. And like I said, I used to play every day. It's just not. I'm not going back. Maybe if I was doing a collab or something, maybe. The dry spell in my career had been lengthy. The Nibiru was a long way to break into collabs. It's for the best. It's for the best. If I went back, I would do it on stream at least. But I do not plan on going back. We're not going back. We're not going back. Never going back. Gamer moment. I do not have gamer moments. Only sad moments there in my life. I'm not closing one eye. I don't know why my model is doing that. I can't afford to stumble now. The stakes were high. Questions loomed on the horizon in my mind. Oh, I think the reason I got an ending was because I just left the game open so long without going forward that it actually gave me an achievement. What could she ask? What should I say? Doubts about my qualification nipped at me. Was I enough? A temptation to embroider my past. Embroider? You're gonna go in your past and you're gonna stitch on a little nice lettering, buddy? Embroider? You're just making up words. He's making shit up. Ah! He's just making up nonsense. Nobody talks like this. You stop it. You stop it right now. But what if the truth was the better gamble? Time dragged its feet. Each second bloated and heavy. Bloated and heavy like me after eating 10 pieces of chicken. Eating 10 chicken nuggets dipped in fondue cheese. Oh my god, you guys have had fondue cheese chicken? That is the shit. Oh my god. Dipping the chicken in the cheese. So good, so good. Nothing like it. I played out potential scenarios. Well, he is a Redditor. He's posting on Reddit currently as we speak. Like, did I do well on my interview, fellow Redditors? OP here, update on my interview. I did terribly, but I think I'll still get the job. I played out potential scenarios. Ms. Takemitsu's reaction shifting like Quicksilver. What? Quicksilver does like... Okay, in my head, none quite settling right. I feel like I get stopped up on something he's saying every 5 seconds because it's so weird. My thoughts, usually in my sanctuary. I gotta get through one playthrough of this game, or the stream is a bust. Usually my sanctuary became a tempest for casting doom, painting me in a dreary light of future projections. It was as if I had fast-forwarded to a future where I perpetually searched for work, a self-inflicted purgatory. I love how you guys at all times are hearing my creaky chair as I shift around in it because I never stay still. I never can. I'm always... I worked out today, by the way, so my muscles are sore, my butt hurts. We have a lot of topics to catch up on, but honestly, hold on, I'm gonna stretch. Oh, I'm so stiff. I spend like half my day in the car. Oh my god, guys. I got caught up in like some kind of fraud scam today. I accepted this thing to go pick up a package. I get there, the lady's like, yeah, I don't know whose package this is, but I didn't order this, it's in my name, and my credit card got charged $2,000. I'm like, fuck, I just drove so many miles to this, and I was supposed to get paid to get this. I tell the person, I'm like, can you prove that this is your package? Can you show me a receipt or something? Because she's not going to give it to me if you don't. They cancel. Fuck! As if I'm not already, scraping by. Ah! My life is hell, guys. Please donate. It's okay, you don't have to, actually. I know we're all poor here. I know we're all poor. But holy shit. It seems like every time I'm like, universe, give me a reason to not drink tonight. The universe is like, I think you should drink. I think I'm gonna send you reasons to drink. That's my life. That's my life. In a nutshell. But of course, there's always more topics. There's always more topics. If you guys have any questions for me about, anything, or what you just want to know my thoughts on some, I am unfiltered. I am untethered, and I have no bounds. I will speak my mind pretty much always. It has nothing to do with drinking. I just am always that way. I have verbal filters lacking. I do not think before I speak. I just speak. Squeak, squeak. My chair is not capable of being quiet. As anxiety threatened to overtake me, I pulled the brakes on the runaway train of my thoughts. Oh, he's insufferable. Yeah, we know plenty at this point, I think. What's my favorite ethnic food? Are you trying to guess what I think is ethnic? Do you mean not hot dogs and hamburgers? Tteokbokki is my favorite, really, of not hot dogs and hamburgers. I really love rosé tteokbokki. It's so good, especially if they put the mozzarella cheese on it. That's some good stuff. Filters? There never were any. There never were a single filter on my brain. My brain is not capable of filtering. I say things sometimes, and the moment it's out of my mouth, I'm like, what the fuck? Why the fuck did I say that? Am I stupid? Am I dumb? What's my favorite hamburger then? I like a blue cheese and bacon. A blue cheese and bacon is like a really hit sometimes. Sometimes I like a bacon and egg, like with a fried egg on top. A hangover special, if you will. I would call it a hangover special. A hamburger with egg and bacon, that's a hangover special. You're asking my favorite burgers? I like a burger with meat on it. That's what I like. I'll eat a burger of any kind. I'm not a big fan of avocado burger. It's not that I don't like avocado. I just don't like avocado when it's like a big fucking chunk on my burger. I like it in sushi. I like it in various things. Guacamole. Just not a big chunk on my burger. Tteokbokki I was gonna try, but I ate fish cake. Tteokbokki is rice cake. Sometimes they put fish cake in it, sometimes they don't. But mostly tteokbokki is just the rice cake. I like the fish cake though, personally. But I've had it plenty of times where there's no fish cake. You're not a massive fan of avocado. It's just like the way it's like mushy. Blech. It's not right. But I'd probably eat an egg and an avocado burger, which is like a bacon egg avocado burger. That's called a California burger, I think. I'd eat it. If somebody bought it for me, I'd eat it. But I wouldn't buy it for myself. It's that kind of thing. But if it was free, it's down the hatch. I do not complain much about free food. If I had a free sample, I eat it. Free is free, bro. Just how it is. I feel like that's my catchphrase of this stream is that's just how it is. I've been saying it a lot. Reality, call me back. Miss Takemitsu is right there. The present is dark stage, waiting for my performance. Mr. Haishima, your presence today for the sales specialist role is much appreciated. They just want to hire anybody. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. That's the vibe these days, because what the fuck is going on in the world? The world is on fire. All we can do is just accept our fate. And you know what? There's a quicker way to say that. If you like Japan, you like Japanese, you may have heard of a phrase that goes a little something like this. Shogunai. Shogunai. And it means like, it can't be helped. In essence, it's like, I can't do anything about it, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Shogunai. These days, I'm Shogunai. No matter what. I'm Shogunai till I die. Have I ever had food poisoning? Yes. One time, I had fries at the bowling alley and I made the mistake of bowling and then eating fries and not washing my hands in between, and I had food poisoning. I got home, I chucked up all the fries. I was all sick. But honestly, after I chucked up all the fries, I felt a lot better. So it's pretty minor food poisoning. Mostly, I don't eat stuff that I find questionable. World's on fire, and I can either worry about it or just chill. See, that's what I don't understand. People are anxious to like this character. Like, what the fuck is Thinking gonna do for you? I'm sorry, I'll say this without swearing. What is Thinking going to do for your situation if you think really hard about it and you overthink and you worry? Is this gonna change anything? No. So don't do it. Just relax. And if it goes bad, it goes bad and you can handle it then. And if it doesn't, then hell yeah. That's how I live my life. I live my life just riding the wave, and if it works out, it works out, and if it doesn't, I'll figure it out. But sitting around stressing and worrying, it's just like making yourself crazy for no reason. It's better off just relaxing. Shogunai, bro. Shogunai. Shall we commence with the questions? Preparedness eluded me. Bro overthought everything except interview questions. Sure, I'm ready, but you just said it eluded you. Yeah, it's like I hear that some people can't turn it off, but of course you can confirm that. That's what people say, but I swear, if your brain is running away in the background, just literally say to yourself, shut the fuck up, and then go do something else. You just like literally, in your brain, you go, shut the fuck up, and go play a video game, go read a book, anything else, and that thought will pass through like a train passing by, and you didn't get on the train. You didn't have to get on it. You didn't have to jump on it and ride it the whole way to the next station. You can just let the train pass. If you have anxious thoughts, just let the train pass. Don't hop on it. Don't go, what's on this train? I gotta find out, and hop on it. Let it pass. Let it pass by you, through you. Just go do something else. I guarantee it's not worth hopping on the train every time. Because you can think about, oh, what if somebody robs me? What if somebody robs me at gunpoint? All you want. But no amount of thought is going to prepare you for when it actually happens. You're not going to react how you think you will. You're not going to react how you imagined in your brain. Just don't even bother. Don't get on the train. Don't get on the train. Watch it go by. Watch it go by. And pick up your Nintendo Switch. Open Steam. Whatever. Go play a game. Read a book. Watch an anime. Anything else. It's a better use of your time than thinking. What kind of food do you find questionable? I meant the street food in India and the cheap Chinese restaurant in America I find questionable. Cheap Chinese food in America, it's so. I mean, I'm a Panda Express enjoyer. I like an orange chicken once in a while. Honestly, Chinese food in America, if it's cheap, it usually slaps. It's usually good. You really can't judge too much. It's good stuff sometimes. Now again, but I'm also not gonna tell people that they can never know what's going on with someone else. You can never know what's going on with someone else, but I would say I have not always been the person that I am. I am this way where I can deal with depression, anxiety, all that mental fortitude stuff because I've already dealt with it. I've figured it out. I have had my times where I was not at my mental best. And I'll tell you, wallowing in it, letting yourself indulge in the anxious thoughts, that is actually a choice sometimes. You think you can't help it, but it's a choice. Because there's comfort in continuing to be the way you are and continuing to indulge those thoughts and indulge your worst side of yourself. And there's comfort in it because you know it so well. But you have to figure out how to stop indulging in it. It's difficult. But you will learn it eventually. It is something that when you get tired of always being on that train, you will stop getting on. You will go, wait a second. I grabbed on, I jumped on willingly, didn't I? And you'll stop doing it. Hello, Freedom Club. Broken bone? I broke my thumb once. Long time ago. Train the apex predator in India? I wouldn't eat Indian food, I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I get no doubt that's true, but that ain't for me to tell other people. That's gotta find that for themselves. That's very true. You try to tell people and they're like, no, it doesn't work for me. It doesn't work. Ah. People don't want to hear it. I love when you try to give advice to someone. You're like, have you tried exercising? Have you tried going to bed early and getting 9 hours of sleep? Have you tried taking vitamin D? And you go, no. And you go, so why don't you? And they go, it won't work for me. But you haven't tried it. I just know it won't work. Okay. Like, at some point you gotta laugh and just go like, alright, bro. Then stay unhappy. If you want to be unhappy and do nothing, you do you, bro. I guarantee for you that exercising, eating right, and sleeping well have a positive impact on your mental. They do, but some people do not want to. They don't want to agree to it, and they don't want to try it. And you know what? That's their right. But like, come on, don't complain so much if you're not gonna try those. Like, you can't. Just keep it to yourself, buddy. Alright, let's do this interview time. We made it. Excellent. My first question: where do you envision yourself in a century's time? Alright, I'm a cyborg. I have a fully cybernetic body like Major Motoko Kusanagi, and I am investigating the hacking of the Prime Minister's brain, and also I have a shotgun in my arm. Does that answer that? A curveball question? In 100 years, the realm of possibility? Dude, I'm dead in the ground in half a century? No, I got a gun for an arm. That's what I'm doing. It was a given, an end to all, death as certain for me as for all. No, we have gun arms, buddy. Get with the program. Perplexed, I wonder at her aim. Perhaps this is a test of creative thinking? I decided to play along. A dash of humor might just do the trick. Guess I'll be the most seasoned expert around, huh? By quite a few decades. Very well. He told me his expression remained unreadable. Huh? What are you saying? You won't have guns for arms? When you're 100 years from now, you're not gonna have dual wielding arm guns? Your hand pops down, gun pops out of your forearm when your hand is you can imagine it. You can imagine how it works. Not a main inquirer, why did you part ways with your last employer? That is easy. Lie. Lie. Never tell them the truth about this if you're in an interview. That's my advice. Never tell the truth. Cause they don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear, they fired me cause I didn't work well. Cause I was lazy. Lie. Never tell the truth about this question. Always lie to your employer, true. Facts, lie in interviews as much as you can. Do not trust these corporate scumbags. They want to fuck you over and they don't want to give you money. The truth was a precarious sledge. Best to construct a narrative that resolved me. Let it be external circumstance, uncontrollable, unforeseeable. The thing is, the company's funds dried up and it just folded. I really enjoyed my time there, actually. Made some great mates and had a boss who was pretty decent. Yeah! Decent boss! But, you know, all things come to a close eventually. I like to think everyone landed on their feet, found new gigs, and higher-ups hope they settle any debts they had. For me, it was just the right push to explore something different, like exactly the same kind of position at a different company. Yeah! Job interview always asks the most invasive yet stupid question about your life. They'd be like, tell me about a time you failed. Oh, what? When I woke up this morning and I thought I was gonna wake up at 9:30 and I woke up at 10? It's not hard to tell you times I failed. I'm learning how to lie to an employer. Important life skills. No, I can't even read. You don't need to read. Just tell them you can read. Just say, I read at a 3rd grade level. For me, it's a right push to explore something different. Fingers crossed she takes that well. I've shifted the spotlight away from any faults of mine, highlighting the positive about past colleagues in the company. I'm being real, this is how you should answer this kind of question. Do not, if you got fired, if you parted ways, if you parted ways under circumstances where it was unfavorable to you, do not tell a future employer that, or possible employer. You gotta be like, we had different opinions, and I just thought the direction the company was going is not for me. I think I need a role that's more like blah, whatever role you're interviewing for. And, yeah. You don't ever want to tell the truth about why you left your last job or why you were fired or anything like that. If you were fired, you want to like, they had budget cuts and I was laid off because they just couldn't support my department. What does WTF mean? Come on, bro. I can't even tell if you're trolling me. It means, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? You don't have to trick me into swearing. I'll just swear. I'll just fuckity fuck shit goddamn bitch fuck. I'm not monetized, so I can say whatever the fuck I want. Just see it went under. Yeah, that's what he said here. That's what he went with, that they went under. Maybe that shows I'm a team player. Someone who speaks positively of others. I think this person is gonna hire him no matter what because they're desperate. Okay. Your employment gap is noteworthy. Please explain its length. Why? If you're in an interview and they ask you about your gap, say you were studying. Say anything other than that. I couldn't find a job. How do I appear in your eyes, I wonder? Truthfully, if you are in an interview, lie about a gap. Lie. In fact, I've seen a lot of people just put straight up a lie on their resume about a gap, like saying they worked at Forever 21 and getting hired. Companies say gaps. I know this sounds unethical, but we live in an unethical society, so... How do I appear in your eyes, I wonder? Perhaps it's time to cast a little value on my sabbatical. Well, you see, I was quite in a predicament with a surplus of options. This is not quite right. This is not quite right. You just say, I was crushing it. And when I had a gap, I was not crushing it. Real job advice, say you were building skills and you took some time to learn. And it wasn't because you couldn't find a job, it was because you chose not to have one. Hold on. This time I actually muted to What are you doing? What am I doing? I'm just trying to get this job. Decided to hold off on jumping into the next role right away. Thought I'd take a breather, recharge and focus on personal growth. That little break, well, it's just so longer than expected. Like, I'm in between jobs. A year is a little too long to be in between jobs. Had money, didn't need to work. Is there a problem? Yeah, I was rich. I was just learning stuff that whole time. You're crushing my ball into you. Ohioしスキビリトルアルフライズルはありません. I don't think you know what that means. Ohio shoe isn't even a thing. Skibidi toilet alfarizu. Skibidi toilet is freezing is not exist. What kind of Japanese were we saying? Watashi wa skibidi toilet. Watashi wa skibidi toilet son desu. よくスキビリトイレを見ます. Those are Japanese. I watch Skibidi Toilet a lot. 私はスキビリトイレを知ります. I know Skibidi Toilet. There you go. Skibidi Toilet. What kind of translator are you using? They're using the translator of I made it up. .jpg. I stumbled upon this opportunity somewhat serendipitously, and I figured, hey, why not give this a shot? I hope that didn't come off too strong. Seems like a reasonable explanation, doesn't it? Success in this interview would lead you to the position of sales specialist. Can you tell me about experience you have in sales? Truth. We'll go with the truth. Now's the moment to sift through my memories for anything relevant. Opening my nose, clean little shop, they deal in fresh produce and brews. There's time I had to step in for him, just temporarily. Bro, what is his face? Clearly I'm not seasoned in sales. But that's not to say I can't pick it up. I'm quite keen on embracing new experiences. It's not uncommon for firms to look for fresh plates, people they can shape to their ways. Could I be the blank canvas they're looking to paint upon? What sort of critical decisions were demanded of you in your previous position? No Ohio Skitty to Alvarez. I am the Rizzler. I am Rizzler Ohio Skibbity Brain Rot Holding Space Solo Black Poly Hijabi Amputee. Think about that one. Hamilton Miku Binder. You thought about that? You thought about that? Huh? Hamilton Miku Binder. You ever that thought ever crossed your brain? I bet not. Let me think. I know a lot of brain rot. You're not gonna confuse me with brain rot. I actually am deep within the brain rot community. I am what's known as the Sigma brain rotter. What the hell? They changed that. What the hell? What the hell? looked at my phone in this WhatsApp group that I was added to, it just changed. Non-stop talking group. What the fuck? Alright, back to the interview, guys. Imagine I took out my phone and just started talking about it. 分かったよ、諦めたよ。くんののは腐ってるから何を言っているのかわからないよ。スキビルトルのシグマアルファワイリズムない。そんなことないよ。そんなことないよ。うるさいよ。バカだよ。アホだよ。なんでやねん。なんでやねん。You're just making things up. Get the hell off Google Translate, man. Google Translate は違うよ。違うよ。Did not Google Translate. 違うよ。Google は。I actually can read all those kanji. You're not tricking me with that one. Japanese sounds very nice right now, you know? Thank you. If you don't know how to say it, what the fuck? なんでやねん? なんでやねん? That's a what the fuck? What the fuck? What sort of critical decisions were demanded of you in your previous position? Could you detail the most strenuous challenge you encountered professionally? Sure, we'll give an A. We'll give a truth. Crafting worlds within the digital realm is a feat of Sisyphean. Oh, we're like Sisyphus. We're pushing our rock up the hill. Ganbatte. 頑張ります。シシフスのことには続ける。There's your Japanese. There's your Japanese for today. Indeed, the quandaries I've braved may appear trivial to the uninitiated bystander. With hesitant resolve, I muster the courage to speak. My tenure in the realm of game creation was fraught with trials. A tug-of-war started between the vision of our publisher and the heartbeat of our creative realm. Sisyphus, Sisyphean, Zaddy? Ain't no Zaddy here. Who the fuck is Zaddy? Zam! A tug-of-war started between the creative vision of our publisher and the heartbeat of our creative team. It's kinda tough, attempting to serve two sides of a full dual vision. Amidst this, the project's form morphed repeatedly, each iteration reaching our collective spirit. The most harrowing choice to quell my own spirit and align with the publisher, all while preserving the essence of our initial dream. Such a concession was nothing short of torment to my creative soul. Very well. She doesn't give a fuck what I say. She's gonna hire me anyway. It's uncommon for unexpected developments to disrupt our schedule. Why did swallowing that feel painful? Oh, my esophagus! Help me, what? Why did it hurt? Ah! Such instances may necessitate an employee's presence beyond regular hours. Your stance on overtime? Why? I will do as much overtime as you want. I love working all night. Her question is a hook, baited for a specific answer. My perspective is to always consider the organization's needs. Yeah. We'll work as much as you want. Give us the job. The nature of existence is chaotic, making it difficult to adhere to even the most basic timelines. What are we saying? It hurt. This is amplified within a business context. I am prepared to allocate additional personal hours to ensure the company's smooth operation. Honestly, work and my private time are synonymous. Considering the absence of any significant personal engagements, my assertion was surprisingly forthright. We've noted your perspective. I feel like she doesn't. If I could say I eat my own poop and she'd hire me. There are individuals who, due to insufficient income, opt to take on multiple jobs simultaneously. Your views on juggling multiple employment roles. I'm gonna say truth. Angrily strikes a chord, a piercing veil of prevalent concern. Indeed, Miss Takemitsu is delving deep, exposing the core of a modern dilemma. Balancing several projects concurrently was a taxing experience for me. I understand the rationale. Financial needs drive people to stretch their limits. Yet, I harbor concerns about the toll that my dual employment exacts on an individual's time and vitality. Such a strain can diminish focus and degrade life quality, ultimately impacting one's health adversely. Who cares about health? Money! Money is all that matters. Work until you die! Work, slave, work! It is what our society demands of us. I'm not telling you guys to do that. And who better to understand this than someone in my shoes? In an ideal world, one would commit to a singular path and cultivate depth within it. Alas, time is an unyielding and finite meter, but with 24 hours dispensed daily. Understood. Here's my final query. Your earnings and sales may be closely tied to your bonus acquisition. Oh, the secret bonus! Ah! What lengths would you go to receive it? The end of the world lie! An inquiry laced with implications. To what lengths indeed? Is mere competence no longer the benchmark? I'm committed to exerting all necessary efforts. Yes! Hired! It's less about the financial incentive and more about contributing to the company's success and my own growth as a professional. That doesn't sound like a lie. This sounds like a reasonable response. Very corporate, but reasonable. I welcome the challenges that accompany such goals, be it in improving processes, meeting sales targets, or any other objectives set before me. Any other objectives? Her phrasing cloaks a deeper meaning, one that eludes my grasp. We've concluded our discussion. That completes our assessment for the sales specialist role. I have no further inquiries. May I ask about the next steps? I will now proceed to communicate the outcome? Why is this for reals though? Why is this how it is? So swiftly? Indeed, the dialogue has provided sufficient insight to determine your fit for our team. My mind raced to fabricate the right narrative. The job was crucial, and I'd bend my story if needed. Just a slight embellishment. Did Miss Takamitsu notice the finesse? I don't think she cares. I don't think she cares if I'm a snail or not. Hello, fantasy nature. I don't think she cares if I have 3 eyes. She would hire me. Because the need was dire. I gave it my all. Let's recapitulate. You were summoned unexpectedly to this interview and you navigated the surprise admirably. Promising start? I trust you found your responses satisfactory. However, but wasn't it sufficient? Your performance isn't quite what we anticipate from a prospect for the specialist role. No, it's over! It's over! It's so over! Oh, it's so over! We seek someone dependable yet capable of thinking outside the mundane when the situation calls for it. Wait. We're in pursuit of someone with experience yet unmarred by conventional approaches for the unique challenges we present. What fucking... I don't even know what this company does! I have no idea what you even sell! This isn't happening. We value honesty, yet we also require someone who can navigate these complexities with finesse. So what you're telling me is I should have lied more. I should have lied the whole way. I should have lied my ass off. Do you comprehend, Mr. Aishima? The floor turned to quicksand beneath me. Her words were like a cascade, unbelievable as they hit me. I had back to being a no job, go back to being a Reddit moderator. No, not the Reddit moderation. Ah! I really tried. Here's my first interview after so long, and this is an immediate dismissal? But for what reason? What did she mean by those oxymoronic requirements? Who are they looking for? Where did I filter? Why does this always happen to me? Will there be another chance? Is this the end? It's over. It's Jover, bro. It's over. It's so over. You're not even gonna have another chance. You're gonna die. I felt a swoon coming on, utterly staggered by a verdict. I thought I was braced for rejection, but in truth, I hadn't entertained the thought. I was simply in the right place. The right moment, a random choice brought me here. Was the decision predetermined? No, certainly not. Mr. Aishima, this concludes our encounter. Please, no. Your time and effort today are appreciated. Cardboard time. Back to being a no-job, homeless, no-life Reddit moderator. Did you just call a jackdaw a crow? Get the neat bucks of playing Fortnite all day? Please, not those words. Spare me the dreaded cliche. We'll call you back. And there it was. Meant to be words of hope. Yet they snatch it away instead. I knew the call wouldn't come. Well, we got an ending. Ending 2. Ending poo? I should have lied more. That's what I think. I should have lied more. Oh, I can buy the soundtrack? The future heroine. Well, we got a couple endings here. One of which was just from doing nothing. guys. I think I'll let you all go to bed and stop holding you captive at gunpoint to watch me. For now. But hopefully I'll be back soon. I'm hoping to play as a femcel as well. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'll definitely play more endings of this. There's no save, so there has to be like... I wonder how many endings there are. Let me check on the Steam page. I'm curious. Hold on. My throat's very gummy today. Let's see on the Steam page. Welcome to Karoshi Club. There's 5 achievements, so I assume 5 endings. I gotta... Let's see. Falling down, find ways to avoid job interview. One of them was starting the game. And then one of them was ending I got. So there's probably about 4 endings. I wonder if there is planned to be more of this game than just the interview. But, yeah. I'm not gonna play all the endings because I feel like, you know, you guys can go play some if you want, but yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I know I held you captive and didn't allow you to sleep or leave or do anything other than watch my stream, but you also chose to click on this and hear my opinions and my brain farts for 3 hours, so that's on you. Once you click the stream, you're trapped. Alright guys, have a good rest of your night, rest of your morning, rest of your afternoon, whatever time it is for you. And thank you for hanging out. I'm so glad I got to see you all again after so long. And have fun. So, Half-Life 2 soon, maybe Thursday, maybe Friday. I'm keeping it by ear because I never know what the hell's going on in my life. But yeah. Bye bye. Keep it sleazy, guys. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye bye. Have a good day.